Hi, good morning children. Good morning. How are you? Are you happy? Well, I am so happy because we are going to spend time together. Do you feel boring at home? Yes, of course. So, it's the time to start our learning. Our school join hands together to start the learning even when the school is closed. Are you ready children? Okay. I am Neeta Miss, your new English teacher. May I ask you one question? Do you like stories? Yes, of course, we all like to hear stories. Today, I am also going to teach you a story. Have you heard about Tenali Rama? Tenali Rama. Who was he? Let me write the person's name on the board. Tenali Rama. Who was he? Who was Tenali Rama? Tenali Rama was a court poet. He was a court poet. Court poet of the kingdom of Krishnadevaraya. He was a court poet in the kingdom of Krishnadevaraya. Krishnadevaraya. Our king's name is Krishnadevaraya. Krishnadevaraya. Got it? So, today I have already told you we are going to learn a story. This story is taken from one of Tenali Raman collections. Got it? One of Tenali Raman collections. The story's name is The Golden Swan. What's the name of the story? The Golden Swan. Chapter 1, The Golden Swan. Chapter 1, The Golden Swan. The Golden Swan. What do you mean by a swan? Swan is a large water bird. It has long neck. So, a large water bird with long neck. That's a swan. What is the speciality of our swan? Our swan is in golden color. In the story, the swan is not a living creature. It's only a statue. It's only a statue in golden color. Okay, what's our story's name? The Golden Swan, chapter 1. Do you have friends? Yes, we all have friends. We can share our happiness, our sorrows, whatever we can share, we just mingle with our friends, talk to them, share to them, play with them, eat together, and good friends are always like blessings. So, our story is about two good friends. Our story is about two good friends. Okay, let's enter to the story. All of you take your textbook, our new text. All of you take page number 6. So, While I am reading the text, you just take your pointed finger and drag along with the sentences. Ready, children? Let's enter to the story. Let's start. Listen. All of you look the textbook. One morning, when King Krishnadevaraya's court was assembled. Assembled means gathered. Two men entered carrying a golden statue of a swan. So already I told you a swan is a statue here. It's in golden color. Two men carrying a golden statue on their hand. They came to our king's court. Who is our king? Krishnadevaraya. All the courtiers were awestruck. All the courtiers, the new word for you. The first word is courtiers. What do you mean by courtiers? Courtiers means the people who are in the court. The first word is courtiers. What's the spelling? C-O-U-R-T-I-E-R-S. Courtiers means the people who are in the court. The people in the court. The courtiers were awestruck. What do you mean by awestruck? Awesome. We say it's no? Awesome. Awestruck. They were surprised. Awestruck. The next word. Awestruck. A-W-E-S-T-R-U-C-K. Awestruck. That means impressed. Impressed. They were amazed, they were wondered by the beauty of this statue. That much beauty it has. So it is a wonderful statue and all the people in the court were wondered, they were surprised. The diamonds and precious stones studded into the statue glittered in the daylight. How was it decorated, that statue? It was decorated with diamonds and precious stones. What do you mean by precious stones? Pearl. Have you heard about pearl? It's a precious stone. Ruby, emerald, sapphire, lot of precious stones are there. So all the precious stones and diamonds were studded. The next word for you. What do you mean by studded? Decorated. What's the spelling studded? S-T-U-D-D-E-D. Studded means decorated. So our statue is decorated with diamonds and precious stones. Into the statue glittered in the daylight. What do you mean by glittered? Shined. So due to these precious stones and diamonds, the statue was shining in the daylight. Have you got the first passage? First passage, two men came to Krishnadevaraya's court and they brought a golden statue on their hand, and the golden statue was decorated with diamonds and precious stones and it was shining in the daylight. Okay, let's move to the next passage. Okay. Who are you? What do you want in our court? The king asked. King said, what do you want? Why are you in my court? He asked that to men. Maharaja, my name is Ramu and this is my best friend Shamu. So we two are best friends and my name is Ramu. The next person is Ramu. Who is the friend of Ramu? Shamu. So these two are the friends and they are good friends. So my name is Ramu and this is my best friend Shamu. He grows vegetables and I am a rice farmer. So they are saying about their occupation. So Ramu said that he is a vegetable farmer. Who is he here? Shamu. Shamu is a vegetable farmer and I am a rice farmer. Okay. During last month's unexpected rains, most of his harvest was destroyed and his fields became waterlogged. What happened to Shamu's field? During last month's unexpected rain, due to the rain, most of Shamu's harvest, the next word for you, harvest, H-A-R-V-E-S-T, harvest. What do you mean by harvest? Harvest means crops. Harvest means crops. So what happened to Shamu's crops? Due to the unexpected rain, Shamu's crops was destroyed and its fields become waterlogged. The next word for you, waterlogged. Waterlogged means a land covered full of water. The next word for you, waterlogged. Waterlogged means a land covered full of water. So what happened to Shamu's harvest? His crops was destroyed and his fields was full of water. So what did the best friend do? Next passage. The other man continued with the story. Who is the other man here? Shamu. He continued the story. Ramu, help me in my time of distress. Distress means in my problem, in my trouble. He helped me. My best friend Ramu helped me. How Ramu helped Shamu? Let's look. He offered me a part of his land to plant some fast growing vegetables. So Ramu gave me a part of his land to cultivate the vegetables. But what happened? Yesterday, while I was tilling the land, I found this golden swan. What do you mean by tilling? Tilling means preparing. The next word for you, tilling. T-I-L-L-I-N-G. Tilling means preparing the land. When I was preparing the land for the cultivation, I got this beautiful golden sand from the earth. Who said? Shamu said. Shamu immediately came to me with it. The next person, Ramu, he spoke, he said like this, Shamu immediately, suddenly came to me with that golden statue. He insisted that since it was found on my land, it belonged to me. He insisted me, he demanded me to take that golden swan. Shamu demanded Ramu to take that golden statue. Why? Because in his opinion, in Shamu's opinion, that land is Ramu's. So, that thing that got it from his land belonging to Ramu. That is Shamu said. But what was the opinion of Ramu? Ramu said, but he was the one who discovered the statue on the land given to him. he is the only person. He took that statue from the earth. So, that statue should belong to Shamu. Who said? Ramu said. So, there was a confusion. Shamu said that land belonging to Ramu, so that statue also belonging to him. But Ramu said that Shamu found it from the earth, that statue. So, it should belong to Shamu. That's why that two friends came to the court. Very interesting. Krishna Deva Raya was amused. The next word for you, amused. He felt funny. Amused. A-M-U-S-E-D. Amused means feeling funny. Quite interesting. He felt interesting story. Who can settle this dispute among the friends? So the king asked, who can settle? Who can solve this dispute? What do you mean by dispute? This problem. Dispute. D-I-S-P-U-T-E. Dispute means problem. So the king asked loudly, who can solve this problem among these two friends? Who should the swan belong to? Krishna Deva Raya asked his courtiers. It was indeed a strange situation. Indeed means very clear. It was a strange situation. Usually, the disputes, the arguments that came to king's court involved people fighting over belongings. What do you mean by belongings? Our own things, possession. If I have a textbook with me, it belonged to me. So, like that, people came to the court to settle the disputes relating to their belongings. Now, the situation is totally different. This was the exact opposite. So, up to that, we can stop here. So, this was the exact opposite. Usually, the people came there to solve their problems relating to their belongings. But here, the situation is vice versa. So, he asked, who should the swan belong to? Okay, who are the persons come here to solve this problem? That's a suspense for you. So, here is an activity for you. All of you read the textbook 3 times loudly. Okay. If you read it loudly, your parents can hear you, listen you, then they can correct you. So, you should read the textbook loudly. 3 times you should read. Then also one more thing, while reading, if you found any difficult words, take your dictionary, find out the meanings of those words. I hope you will do these 2 activities. Okay. All of you have a great day. I wish you a nice day. Thank you, children. Bye.